Hey guys, how's it going? How you guys doing? I hope you guys are doing fantastic. If this is your first time checking out Truly Divine's channel, what is up? My name is Amy. If you're returning, welcome back to my channel, guys. So this is your Divine Masculine message for Divine Feminine for this week. So if you're ready, I'm ready. Let's get going. So the first card coming through says, I'm sorry I ghosted. Okay. This is my second time doing this video, so Divine Masculines are in a place this week where, and they're also coming with, I'm so sorry, baby, okay? So they're coming from a place of kind of realizing that they could have done things differently, that they didn't have to come from fear, that they didn't have to come from just being afraid in general. And I think that as you guys are now apart, disconnected, not really talking, it's in this place where he's had this chance to really reflect. He's had this chance to go within. He's had this chance to, you know, work through everything that he's going through. Does that mean that he's 100% perfect? No. Does that mean that he's able to give you everything you need at this moment? No, because I still believe, and with this next card coming through, that he's still working through what he needs to work through, because it says I'm in my head, right? So I feel like he's initially worked through his feelings, or he is working through his emotions. The time apart, the disconnection has really helped him heal. I feel like there's been parts of him that have been lost, that have been broken. I feel like before he decided that separation was the answer, or ghosting was the way to go, he thought, sorry guys, as fast as that message came in, it came out, so I don't think it was meant for you guys right now. Okay, so I'm just gonna go back for a minute. What I'm feeling is that, like, once he's still in his head, and I want you guys to know that everything is not perfect, and the twin flame journey is far from perfect, right? So your Divine Masculine at this moment is sitting here, I'm just picturing him, you know, contemplating on, I know I need to tell her these things. I know I need to be open and honest, but I don't want to hurt her any more than I've already hurt her. But at the same point, I don't want her to just up and leave. I don't want her to give up on me. I don't want her to give up on this connection. I don't want her to feel like I don't care. Because we have two cards that say, please wait, don't give up on me, right? So I'm in this place where, you know, he knows what he's done. And he knows the pain that he has caused. And he knows that he can't go back and fix that. So asking for your forgiveness, will you please forgive me, is more of a way for him to say, you knew what I didn't know. You saw then what I'm seeing now. There's a lot of frustration coming through on Divine Masculine. Like, I feel like he has so much to tell you, and he just does not want to hurt you anymore. He's very sidetracked. I don't know if there's like distractions going on in his life, if there's changes, if it's job related, if something else has just caught his eye right now, and that's the reason why he hasn't come back. But he is coming back to speak his truth, okay? Like, he has so much that he needs to tell you, but it's kind of like every time I get a chance to message you, something comes up, or I fear out, or, you know, watch your social media. Like, he is talking to other people about you. That's the thing. It's not like you've erased, he's been erased from your mind or you've been erased from his mind. No, it's he... I feel, guys, like he gets so close, and then there's just, again, like, it's a distraction of some sort, where I don't know if it's someone around him or if it's someone within his mind, where he's like, you know, after all this time, she probably doesn't even think about me anymore. She probably doesn't care. She probably doesn't love me anymore. You know, she probably wouldn't answer my call. Like, it's something like he gets so close, and then it's just, I don't want to say that he chickens out, but that's kind of where I'm going with this, is that, you know, he knows what he needs to do. Divine Masculine is not a stupid person. He knows what he needs to do. He knows that it's time. You need to man up. You need to do what you need to do. You need to come forward. You need to express yourself. You need to stop living in the past. You need to stop living in fear. You know, because that's not helping Divine Masculine, and it's not helping Divine Feminine. You know, a lot of Divine Feminines are giving up on their Divine Masculines because the weight, because they're like, well, how come my Divine Masculine, you say that he loves me, but he's not here? And it's like, I totally get the frustration. But that's what the twin flame journey is. It's full of ups and downs and challenges and obstacles and tears and happiness, and it's a big love story. But he wants to make things right, and he is going to. And I feel like what has to happen is he needs to be talking to the right people, because there could be people, toxic people, or people who just don't want to see him be happy, people who don't want him to, they're jealous. You know, you get people in your life who get jealous when your life is going good and their life is shitty, right? So it's being in this place where I feel like, yeah, he's sidetracked, yeah, he has distractions, but he talks to people. He doesn't want you to give up on him. He cares about you deeply. He wants forgiveness. He misses you. He's sorry for what he's done. He's in his head right now. You are never far from his mind. And I believe, like, watching you on social media, didn't I say that? So he's keeping his eye on you. Like, he is doing everything in his power to make sure at some levels that you are okay, that you are doing your best, that you are surviving, that you're moving forward, you know? And I feel like he could possibly even be watching you on social media just to see if you're with someone else, just, you know, because that might be what the delay is. That might be what the distraction is that he may see you with someone else and, you know, you look happy, and he doesn't want to interfere in that because he knows that he hurt you, and, you know, he could see that you might be going through a really hard time, and he doesn't want to add to that. He could see that, you know, maybe you're just in a really good place. You know, there could be many reasons, but he's definitely keeping his eye on you. And I think he's keeping his eye on you because he's waiting for that right moment to come forward and be like, hey, we need to talk. This is how I feel, right? But he can feel you. And I feel like he's really feeling you at night. Like, I'm just getting these really, really cold chills throughout my body. So which tells me that if you're receiving that, like any cold chills throughout your body, that is you connecting with your twin. It's him feeling you, and then you have to recognize what that cold feeling is so that you can recognize that back to him. He's saying, you're the one I never knew I needed. Again, timing is everything, right? It took him a while to realize, but that's what happens, is that he had so much going on at that time that the love factor was blocked for him. He knew he felt something for you. He knew you were like anyone else that he's ever been with or been around. And he knows how amazing you are. But it was a matter of timing. It was a matter of, how do I have such a perfect girl, perfect woman in front of me, and yet I don't feel like I deserve her at all? Okay? Because being with you felt so right. And I think that might have been one of the other reasons what scared him, is being with you was a feeling that he can't ever describe. It was a feeling that he's never had. It was being safe and being protected and knowing that you had his back, and knowing that, you know, he could do anything and you would still be there. And I think because of that disconnection, because of that lack of communication between you two, now he's feeling that coldness, now he's feeling that closure. And I think it's starting to initiate things in him, because it says I'm coming home, right? So I want to wrap you in my arms, keep you safe, and hold you forever. Okay? So he thinks a lot about coming back towards you, speaking the truth, you know, telling you how he truly feels, you know, initiating contact again, sending text messages. You might just be receiving them. He might just come in with like, hey, how are things? Or hey, how have you been doing? Just to see if you would even answer before, you know. I kind of getting this like friendship vibe where he wants to come in and start that friendship realm. Not so much coming in and starting a relationship off hop, because I feel like he's scared about how you're going to react when he even comes back. But I definitely feel like he wants to build on that friendship again. And I mean, the last card is going to marry your ass one day, right? So he already knows this within himself, that this is the girl that I could see myself spending the rest of my life with. This is the girl that I can see myself getting down on my hands and knees and asking her to marry me, you know. But again, I feel like he's, on some levels, he's afraid. On some levels, he's confused. I'm not confused about you, just confused about, you know, why it took him so long to get to where he is. But it's healing. He had to let go of certain things. He had to heal. And until he did that, doors weren't opening for him. And I feel like God was helping him through this. And now that he's healed the parts of him that he needs to heal, it's about recommunicating with you. And, you know, he does keep his eye on you guys. All right. So that is what I have for you guys, my loves. I hope this helps you guys for this week. You take care, and I'll talk to you soon.